Scout salute. Gotta go. Halt. VFW Post killers. Post killers. Please join me in the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance
to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
2. Color guard. South face. Reform ranks. Color guard. Forward. March. Color guard. Halt. About face. At ease. Audience, if you want to go ahead and please be seated. Welcome to tonight's flag ceremony. Some call me Old Glory, others call me Star Spangled Banner. But whatever you call me, I am your flag. The flag of the United States of America. I was born June 14th, 1777. I am more than cloth shaped into a design. I am the silent sentinel of freedom. I am the emblem of the greatest sovereign nation of earth. I am the inspiration for which American patriots give their lives and fortune. I walk in silence with each of your honored dead to their final resting place beneath silent white crosses, row upon row. The flag of the United States of America is an honored symbol of our nation's unity, its hope, its achievements, and its glory. When the flag is in such condition through wear or damage that it is no longer a fitting emblem for display, it shall be destroyed in a dignified manner befitting such a symbol. The traditional way is to cut the flag into pieces and burn it in a modest but blazing fire. As we perform this respected duty, let us reflect on the design and the meaning of our flag. The blue field or union is a point of honor, the upper corner of the flag's own right. The symbolism of the right hand goes far back in antiquity when it was the weapon hand. Raising the right arm free of any weapon meant peace. It became a salute, a way of giving praise and honor. The union is blue, representing the night sky with stars forming a new and glorious constellation. There is one star for each state of our nation. It is said the point of honor of our flag was made from the blue cloth belonging to the captain in the Continental Army. At this time, would everyone with the stars please approach and respectfully place your pieces into the fire.
If tomorrow all the things were gone, I'd work for all my life, and I had to start again with just my children and my wife. Thank my lucky stars to be living here today, 'cause the the flag still stands for freedom, and they can't take that away. And I'm proud to be an American, where at least I know I'm free. And I won't forget the men who died, who gave that right to me. And I gladly stand up next to you and defend her still today. 'Cause there ain't no doubt I love this land. God bless the USA. From the lakes of Minnesota to the hills of Tennessee, across the plains of Texas, from sea to shining sea, from Detroit down to Houston and New York to LA. Well, there's pride in every American heart, and it's time we stand and say that I'm proud to be an American, where at least I know I'm free. And I won't forget the men who died, who gave that right to me. And I gladly stand up next to you and defend her still today. 'Cause there ain't no doubt I love this land. God bless the USA. And I'm proud to be an American, where at least I know I'm free. And I won't forget the men who died, who gave that right to me. And I gladly stand up next to you and defend her still today. 'Cause there ain't no doubt I love this land. God bless the USA.
The white stripes are symbolic of beings of morning light. 13 red and white stripes, one for each of the original 13 colonies. The stripes in our flag were inspired by the rattlesnake flag flown on the ships of the Continental Fleet and the striped banner of the Sons of Liberty. Though the pattern has changed, the bars of the shining red and the gleaming white have remained. The stripes are alternating, 7 red and 6 white. The red standing for courage and the blood of those brave men and women who fought and died to establish and preserve our republic. For those with the red stripes, please bring them forward at this time.
Where the graves of wrath are stored, he had loosed the fateful lightning of his terrible swift sword. His truth is marching on. I have seen him in the watchfires of 100 circling camps. They have built him an altar in the evening dews and camps. I have read his righteous sentence by the dim and flaring lamps. His day is marching on. Glory, glory, hallelujah. Glory, glory, hallelujah. Glory, glory, hallelujah. His truth
Like the red stripe, the white stripe represents the purity and high moral resolve on which our country was founded. The blue of the captain's cloak, the white of the soldier's shirt, the red from the flannel petticoat of the patriot's wife. This was our flag. This was the flag that stands for honor, yours and mine. Once you have received your white stripe, will you please come and place it in the fire? As the fire consumes the worn and tattered material in its purifying flame, let us remember the words of George Washington when the Star-Spangled Banner was flown by the Continental Army. We take the stars from heaven and the red from our mother country. We separate the red by white stripes, thus showing that we have separated from her, and the white stripes shall go down to posterity, representing liberty. Thus the stars and stripes become what it is. Born amid the strife of battle, it has become the standard around which a free people have fought to preserve the greatest nation in the world. Our flag has gone into every battle to which there have been United States citizens. From the American Revolution to the Civil War, to World War I, to World War II, to the Korean conflict, Vietnam, Desert Storm, and enduring freedom in Afghanistan. It has flown over battles that were never declared: Pearl Harbor, Beirut, Oklahoma City, and most recently by rescuers at the World Trade Center. In all those, we the American people have stayed true to the values that the flag represents. We should always value the sacrifices that have been made for our flag and the country it represents. Those that died prayed that they and their fellow citizens might continue to enjoy the life, liberty, and pursuit of happiness, which has been granted to every American as heritage of free men. So long as men love liberty more than itself, so long as they treasure the priceless privileges brought with blood of our forefathers, so long of the principles of truth, I shall continue to be the enduring banner of the United States of America. Please join me in a prayer. Almighty God, the great master of all scouts, bless and consecrate this present hour. We thank thee for our country and its flag, and the liberty for which it stands. To clean and purging flame we commit these flags, worn out in worthy service. As they yield their substance to the fire, may thy holy light spread over us and bring our hearts renewed devotion to God and country. Amen. Scout salute. Two. The word taps is an alternation of the obsolete word tap to, derived from the Dutch tap toe. Tap toe was the command. Tap toe, or to shut, the tap of a keg. The revision that gave us present-day taps was made during America's Civil War by Union General Daniel Adams Butterfield, heading a brigade camped at Harrison Landing, Virginia, near Richmond. Up to that time, the U.S. Army's infantry call to the end of the day was the French final call, à l'extinction des feux. General Butterfield decided the lights out music was too formal to signal the day's end. One day in July 1862, he recalled the tattoo music and hummed a version of it to an aide, who wrote it down in music. General Butterfield then asked the brigade bugler, Oliver W. Norton, to play the notes, and after listening, lengthened and shortened them while keeping his melody. The first time the taps was played at a military funeral may also have been in Virginia soon after General Butterfield composed it. Union Captain John Tidball, head of an artillery battery, ordered it played for a burial of cannoneer killed in action. Not wanting to reveal the battery's position in the woods to the enemy nearby, Tidball substituted taps for the traditional 3 rifle volleys fired over the grave. Taps was played at the funeral of Confederate General Stonewall Jackson 10 months after it was composed. Army infantry regulations by 1891 required taps to be played at military funeral ceremonies. Taps is now played by the military at burial and memorial services to accompany the lowering of the flag and to signal the lights out command at day's end. Would everybody now please rise? Color guard, attention. Forward, march. Color guard, halt. Prepare to retrieve the colors. Retrieve the colors. Color guard, reform ranks. Color guard, about face. Scout salute. Color guard, forward march. Color guard, halt. About face. Color guard, at ease. In closing of this flag retirement ceremony, I would like to leave all of you with just one thought. Old flags never die. They just get fired up. Thank you all for joining us tonight. Thank you all for your service. This now concludes our flag ceremony.